Hey, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're gonna talk all about this machine, the modified Xpulse 200. So there were few comments about asking about this modification of my Xpulse 200. Actually, I had the plan to upload a video on the modification itself. So here is the video. So before getting started, let's move to another place and then let's talk about everything. All right, before that, if you want to take a quick look around, like a walk around, here is it. This is how the bike looks right now. It is not perfect. So let's get started. So let's make this as our spot. All right, this looks perfect. So guys, let's get started. Here is the bike. For those who don't know about the motorcycle, this is an Xpulse 200 4-valve 2022. This looks way too old, beaten up and abused. But it definitely took a lot of abuse in the recent times. So that's the reason why it's looking this bad. Soon we're gonna fix some things and it will look much better. So where shall we start from? Let's go from the front to the back. Okay, the speedometer assembly and the headlight, I just completely removed them all, as you can see, and we have installed a number plate. This is a number plate of the KTM I don't know, the dirt bikes, which is of course not available in India. So we installed that number plate of the KTM dirt bikes, installed with a zip tag on each side, and that's how it is sticking up there. So the speedometer is one of the expensive part on this motorcycle, I would say. It costs somewhere around 6.8 to 7,000 or even more, I don't know. Like if the bike falls down, then there are chances the speedometer can get hit. I had that experience in the past. I will maybe try to put the clip over here. I just slammed the bike to the left and it hit a wall, and the speedometer assembly was destroyed, and thankfully the circuit board was all right, so I just replaced the cover and I was good to go. So yeah, that is the reason why we removed the speedometer assembly. Small damage can cost you a lot, so that is gone. And the headlight itself, I don't see any need for a headlamp on a trail ride, because I usually ride in the mornings or in the evenings, not after 6 p.m. so there was no need for me to install a headlight, so I just removed that as well, which was a lot of a weight and it was unnecessary, right? So I just removed it. And next up, let's move to the handlebar. So the handlebar, I think I mentioned this in the previous videos of my old videos. This is from Art of Motorcycles, as you can see, and this is a touring handlebar from them. It is also used for racing. People definitely recommended it, and I even tried it for myself, and it is perfect for touring as well as for off-road trail riding and everything. So I really loved it and I'm still using it, as you can see. And yeah, that's it for that. And next up, the hand guards. As you can see, it is not the stock one. It has a support clamp over here. It is the barkbusters. As you can see, it is tilter and it definitely got some beatings here, as you can see here and everywhere basically. Yeah, it is completely damaged, and yeah, I have to replace it, but it still can get lot more abuse, I guess. It is that capable of a handguard, which is from barkbusters, and this is definitely not the original barkbusters. This is the first copy that is available here, and this costs somewhere around, I think, 1500 or 2500. And yeah, that's it for the front area, I guess. I didn't do any changes with the brakes or wheel or the front area. The mudguard, that remains the same, the fork remains the same, and I didn't yet switch to the rally kit, which may happen in the future. If it happens, you will definitely know. Okay, so next up, for the crash guard, I left it for my own safety and for the bike's safety, but I don't think it is being much useful, because it is definitely, as you can see, the tank is hitting the ground most of the time. When I go down the bike, when the bike goes down, the tank is definitely getting some good damage, or the scratches are happening. So the crash guard is not working that well, that effective, that I can promise. So yeah, but it's still there for some other reason, like to protect the exhaust system and to protect the radiator, because if this goes down, then the bike may overheat and many other problems will arise. So I just left the crash guard, and I would recommend that for anyone else who is planning to do modifications. And next, let's move on to the exhaust. I have made a detailed video, like a playlist of videos is there, so if you want to check out, I will put up a link up there in the cards, so you can check that out. So this is a motowings performance exhaust full system, which comes from the bend pipe up till the muffler and everything in between. It comes with an O2 sensor provision, you can see. So yeah, I have made a detailed video on this particular exhaust system, you can check it out. And for the tires, the rear tire, it remains the same, the stock one. I didn't switch it to the rally or any other aftermarket tires. It is stock, and no modification to the brake or the rear suspension. Everything remains the same. Next up, the seat, it also remains the same, it's the stock one, but I know I should definitely switch it to the rally edition seat, which will definitely make the bike look a lot more flat than curvy. I don't really like, I'm not a fan of this curvy stuff. Also it is not really comfortable, so yeah, maybe I should make it a flat, like a rally seat. And yeah, that is the idea for future. And the whole rear mudguard and tail part of the vehicle is gone. As you can see, there is no danger light or anything. So yeah, I just completely ripped it off, and the connections are still there, the wiring harness is still there, it is left out there. But yeah, everything about the rear part is gone, as you can see. Like, yeah, basically everything is gone. I wanted to rip this off too, but there are some other plans for this. Maybe we can do that in future. But yeah, so this is all about the modification, guys. If you really like this video, give me a thumbs up. If it was a value of your time, definitely leave a comment down there. I really appreciate that, and it really motivates me to do more such contents. And yeah, with that said, ride safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.